we all believe that children are the leaders of what? Of tomorrow, right? So I believe you are a leader. You are leaders of what? Tomorrow. We have lawyers. We have accountants. In future times now, most of you say, I want to become an accountant. Is that not it? I want to become a lawyer. Like me, I've loved to say I want to become what? I always love to say I want to become a chartered accountant. Are you getting it now? So that is what? That is your desire. And it's not just something you just do with take with levity. It's what? Is your what? Hard work. You have to be what? You have to be hardworking. Champion does not just sit. You don't just sit somewhere, but you have to be what? You have to move very, very fast. You have to be a champion. You have to be a champion. You have to be what? Gallant. Like that's for you, right? You have to be gallant. You have to be strong. So, on this note, I would love to communicate with both the males and the females, like I said earlier. So I want us to jot one or two. So I'll be bringing in a 2-in-1 topic. It's a 2-in-1 thing. I'll be bringing it. It's an interwoven topic. I call it 2-in-1. A 2-in-1 topic. And the first one says respecting our bodies. What did I say?
Respecting our bodies.
Respecting our bodies. As a girl child or as a male child, respecting our bodies. You might be like respecting our bodies. What does that really mean? What does that entail? Yes. I will be biblical in some aspects, and some aspects I will have to do what? I will have to be frank. We have to see things from the point of the things that are happening around us. We also go into the Bible at the same time. Are you getting my point? So I believe you all have your writing materials with you, both your pen and your paper, because I want you to join. I want an interactive class, please. I want it to be an interactive moment, so it will be lively for us. So, what is respect? What is respect? You can simply tell us what respect is. A short definition of respect. Thank you. Respecting older. Yes, you are all right. But the respect we'll be talking about here is not talking about elders. You know, I said respect was respect our bodies. Respect here, from what I have here. Respect is the feeling of admiration, consideration, and esteem for someone or something. Respect again. Respect is the feeling of admiration, consideration, and esteem for someone or something. That is like she has said, respecting someone, your elders, your mommies, your daddies, your pastors, your whoever that is older than you. Respect does not really actually mean respect someone that is older than you. Even your age mates, you can what? You can respect. Respect, they say, is what? Reciprocal. Respect is not necessarily by age. I do tell you people, respect is not by age. If you respect me, I will respect you too. That's what we mean by what? Respect is what? Reciprocal. So now we're talking about respecting our bodies now. And we have several types of respect. We have three types. I have 3 types of respect here. We have the self-respect. That is valuing and honoring yourself. So this self-respect is the one I will be actually looking into. Based on this topic, respecting your body. How do you respect yourself? How do you respect your body? As a girl child, as a male child, how do you value yourself? How do you honor yourself? Are you getting my point now? So this self-respect is basically what I'll be looking into, relating to the topic respecting your body. The second type of respect we have is interpersonal respect. That is showing consideration, considering others. Then the third one is cultural respect. That is appreciating and honoring diverse cultural backgrounds. We have several cultures in Nigeria, right? We have the three main cultures, which are the Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo. And we have the other ones, right? But we are not looking into this now. Like I said earlier, we're looking at what? Self-respect. Self-respect. Let's open our Bible to the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 19 to 20. 1 Corinthians 6, 19 to 20. 1 Corinthians 6. You can read 19 to 20. Are you there? 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 19 to 20. Okay.
What? Now ye know that your body is the temple of the Holy Ghost, which is in you, which ye have of God, and ye are not your own. For ye that bought with a price, therefore glorify God in your body and in your spirit, which are
Thank you. That Bible says what? Your body is what? The body is what? Is the temple of God? God. That's why you have to what? You have to respect that body. As a girl child, there are several parts of the body that we all have, right? So as the baby child. It is meant for you. Only you hold that body, right? Does anyone have to share that body with you? Does your sister have to share that body with you? No, it is yours. So you have to what? Respect your body. Because the Bible says the body is what? Is the temple of the Lord. Is the temple of God.
Holy Ghost.
The temple of the Holy Ghost, rather. Are you getting my point now? So you have to what? Respect your body. That was why I said we are laying emphasis on what? On self-respect. So now let's look at what body is. Body is a complex and fascinating entity comprising various systems. Body is what? A complex and fascinating entity comprising various systems. Yes, like you are seated now. You have various systems in your body. That's not it. We have the eyes, the hand, the leg. Everything makes what? The body. Are you getting my point now? So that's why we say body is a what? It's a complex and fascinating entity comprising various systems, organs, and what? And tissues that work together to maintain life. Your body is what? Your eyes, your hand, your leg. They are what? They are working together. God forbid, let's say maybe a part of the body is not functioning very well. Now, what will happen to such a person? Maybe the person has lost one arm or the other. Will the person be complete? So all these body systems we're having, they are what? They are working together. They make a what? A whole life. That is what? Body. So now let's look at things you are expected to do as a girl child to respect your body. Things you are expected to do as a boy child to what? To respect your body. How can you do? What are the things you have to take into consideration? The things you will do to what? To respect your body. I would love, before I go into that, I would love to teach us a song for the girls, the boys. So let's rise up. I want to be a live maker, like I said. Say after me, I am a girl. If you are a boy, so you are a boy. I am a girl.
I am a boy.
I am a girl.
I am a boy.
God made me as a girl.
God made me as a boy.
God made me as a girl.
God made me as a girl.
Boys are too playful.
Boys are too playful.
Boys are too playful. Okay, go.
Girls are too playful.
Boys are too playful.
Boys are too playful.
Girls are not always beautiful.
Girls are
Girls are too beautiful.
Girls are too handsome.
I am a girl.
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 I am a boy.
Boys are too beautiful.
Girls are too handsome.
Girls are too beautiful.
Girls
No, before you go, you will sing that song for me. Because I'm a girl, I'm also a girl, right? So that I cannot support the boys. I'm a girl, alright? So we are what? We are fearfully and wonderfully made. Both the girls and the boys. We are all what? We are fearfully and wonderfully made. By who?
By God.
Like I said earlier, your body, the body is what? The temple of the Holy Ghost, like the Bible said. And that's why I said the body, your body is what? It's your personal thing. It is meant for only you. So now let's go back to where I was coming from. I said we want to talk about what? The things you are expected to do as a girl or boy child to respect your body. The first one, understanding our bodies as temples. What did I say?
Understanding our body as temples.
Understanding our bodies as temples. That was what the Bible said. That 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verses 19 to 20. As a girl child, like everyone said what? Our body is the temple of the Holy Ghost. You have to what? Understand your body as the temple of the Holy Ghost. The Bible says you are not your own. You were brought as a price. Therefore, honor God with your body. Honor God with your what? With your body. As a girl child, I believe we have some mature ones here. Yeah. As a girl child, a female child, growing up now, there are some things, there are some challenges of life you will see. There are some things you will encounter in life, right? There are some friends you will keep. There are some friends you will make. But then, while making friends, there are some things you have to watch. Take into consideration. What kind of friend do I want to make? This girl crossing and this boy or girl I'm moving with. What are the things she has? What are her characters? Is she someone I can move with? Are you getting my point? So as a girl child, one of the things that you can watch, honor yourself is what? Your body is what? You have to understand that your body is the temple of the Holy Ghost. Your body is the temple of the God. You have to what? You have to maintain your behavior. You don't have to say because my friend is dressing like this, I also want to dress like that. No. In the world out there now, we see many young girls there, young ladies there. What? Exposing themselves, their bodies, all in the name of fashion. Fine, there's nothing bad in fashion, but there are some things. You have to what? You have to look at, you have to put into consideration. Talking about someone like me, if I see ladies of my age mates, ladies of my set, my friends, dressing somehow, exposing their cleavages and dress, I always feel somehow. Because I feel like this thing, they will feel comfortable. I always feel like me, I cannot do something like that. I will feel inconvenient. But now in the world out there, that's our doings. Let me use that word. That's where we do things. It's nothing now. In this present generation that we are, it is nothing. They call it fashion. You do what your friends are doing. Out there, you see the friends, ladies, even ladies, guys, boys, doing what? Coloring their hair. We see yellow hairs, purple hair. It's part of what? Understanding your body. You don't have to color your hair before you say you are doing fashion. You see gold hairs, purple. They feel like I am doing what is in town. No one is of the olden days. Fine, we are in a civilized world. But then you do everything with what? With the fear of God. With the fear of God. You don't have to expose yourself before you what? Before you say you are doing fashion. Or you don't have to paint your hair, do all sorts of things before you are doing what? You say you are what? You are doing fashion. Fine, you can dress moderately, be good, look good. But then you do it with what? With sense. Are you getting my point now? So these are things that what we have to look into. Because the Bible has said our body is what? Is a temple. Is a temple. A temple of God. So you have to what? You have to honor that body. You have to honor yourself. As a girl child, as I was growing up, there are many things I learned from my mom. As a girl child, there are many things I learned from my mom. And that thing has always, even from my dad. That there was a day my dad made a statement Ever since then, that statement he made created fear in me. I was able to what? Use my senses. So in this exposed world, in this civilized world, as a girl child or as a male child, you have to what? You have to use your sense. You see male children nowadays, what's this thing they don't do? They put their trousers beneath their, what's it called? They will say they are sagging. Is that a dress sense? No. A normal person. Can you see a normal person? Okay, let's say for instance, a banker, someone that is going to bank now, a banker, someone that works in the bank, sag his or her trousers. Someone that is a banker, that is any cool cash, that is any good money, we use such a person, sag his or her trousers. No. His trousers rather. No. But nowadays, we see it as what? As swag. If you are not sagging your trousers, you are not in vogue. You don't know what is going on in the world. Is that right? Like you all said the other time that we are what? We are champions. Champions are leaders. Does leader sag?
No.
Tinubu is our president, right?
Yes.
Me looking at him on the TV or whatever. Do you ever see him sag?
No.
He's a leader, right? Do you ever see him sag?
No.
Or you see those lawyers? Do you ever see them sag?
No.
Or do you even see them color their hairs? You see that's what is in vogue. I also want to do what my friends are doing. No. You have to be you. You have to be yourself. Talking about someone like me, I always tell people I feel to be oppressed. You can never oppress me. You can never oppress me. You can never. Because I won't do anything that I want. I won't pass my boundaries. I will do things that what? That I'm capable of doing at that moment. I'm getting my point now. So you have to what? You have to honor your body. Your body is meant for you. You have to what? You have to honor it because it's the temple of God. It's the temple of God. Are you getting my point now? So the second one will be looking at the things under the things we're supposed to do as a girl child or as a male child. Is modesty and humility. Modesty and what? Humility. 1 Timothy 2:9-10. I also want the woman to dress modestly and decency. Yes. You have to what? You have to be decent in your style of dressing, in your way. Actually, it's actually entails to be the ladies. We don't really have much about the guys, but for we the ladies, because we have many of our bodies that are not meant to be exposed. But nowadays, we see people they do it for fun. They feel like yes, this is what people are wearing now. I want to wear. They call it designers. I want to wear designer latest. No one is saying no one should not wear designer, but then you dress with sense. That's why I said. Remember, I said it's a 2-in-1 topic. The second topic I'll be talking about is what? Becoming a girl or a boy with sense. That's why I said it's a 2-in-1 topic because I will bring them. It's a woven topic. So you have to what? You have to use your sense. As a girl child that is growing, at this stage of your life, there are many things. Usually, this stage of your life, there are many things you will encounter. That's why you say, I'm a fine girl. One brother will now be saying, fine girl. You'll be feeling yourself. Fine, you feel yourself because you feel like I'm beautiful. Yes, you are beautiful. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. But then you have to what? Use your sense. There's a saying that says the way you dress is the way you'll be addressed. Are you getting my point? The way you dress is the way you will be addressed. The way you dress is the way you'll be addressed. If you dress shabbily, you'll be addressed shabbily. There was a day I was going out, I was going somewhere. Some guys were stayed somewhere. They were like, sister, I just look back. I didn't answer. The second time I look back, I said, shine your face. I'm not those people you can watch. You can just pay me out. I said, what? Shine your face. They were like, I said, one of them as a girl child, you have to what? You have to stand your ground. Fine, at this stage of your life, there are a lot of boys out there. Don't let me call them guys. Boys, young boys out there. They want to make advance. Fine. Is it this corrupt world that we find ourselves? This generation that we find ourselves. But then, as a girl child, you have to use your sense. As a male child too, you are doing guy. My friend is that boy that is my friend. He has a girlfriend. I also want to have a girlfriend. At what age?
Uncle.
At what age? Uncle. Yes. Some of them will even start making friends, giving their friend girls. They start maybe the girl, maybe okay, let's say 2-3 friends that they are girls. So they will start dating the same friends. In this generation that we are, a lot of things that we see. A lot of things that happens. Talking about someone like when I was in secondary school, I stood my ground. Find my mates, I stood my friends. They're saying they have boyfriends when they were in secondary school. But I stood my ground. I'm a person of policy. I stood my ground. I cannot have what is boyfriend. Mommy and daddy sent me to school to come and learn. What is boyfriend? Most times it was myself and the girl that we had that principle. That's never. But most of my classmates, even in the class, they'll be dating them. So there was a time something happened in school. I was in SS2 then. One of my friends, she has a boyfriend in the school. The guy was in science class. We were in commercial class. So that particular day, I think the science students, they offended a teacher like that. And the teacher now took every one of them outside, wanted to flog them. We were on break. We the commercial students, we ran there, we went to do a proko. We were there looking at them. That my friend, the person that has a boyfriend in science class, when he wanted to be that boyfriend, I was like, are you okay? What's the meaning of this? When you do have sense, you are in the same school, in the same class, you are saying you are dating yourself. Are you getting my point? You have to do things with what? With modesty, decency. You have to use your head. Try to be girl child. My mom used to tell me, so my mom will tell you, ọkùnrin ò ní problem. Obìnrin ló ní problem. Once tó bá ti gbé báyìí, bùkátà nìyẹn. My dad told my mom one.
Can I stand for the male? Yeah? They both have problem. That's the wrong saying. I'm sorry to say that. It's the wrong saying. That is why the society we have today, there are many problems unsolved. That is when they grow up and they're married and they find it difficult to feed the family. Why? The problem tọkùnrin lójú tóbìnrin lọ. Obìnrin máa lóyún máa bímọ, right? Ọkùnrin ti ta glory ẹ̀ dànù náà. You slept with Sade, you slept with Deborah, you slept with Ògo ti tán. By the time you grow up, kò sí kan fẹ́ provide more problem máa wà. That is where you see most female in the church praying for their husbands, this and that. That is why most female, they are the one doing the work. Ọkùnrin gangan ló ní problem jù. You slept with a girl, problem ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. You slept with another one, problem ó ti ń pín. There is a blood connection,
yes.
Blood covenant that has happened. Then your destiny. Are you listening to me, boys? Don't have the mind that will bring any problem. If you are sleeping anyhow, your glory is going. Problem ó ti wà nìyẹn. Bàbá problem.
Sister Labake.
Problem ti wà ní because ẹni tó ń bí láyà. You don't even
know.
Oh, mo mọ ẹyẹ tó wà láyé. Oh, mo anything.
Even the one of generational cause.
Àmì ò parọ́. Mo wá agbára tẹ kárí.
Àwọn ẹgbẹ́.
Ó la ṣe ń sọ fún yín báyìí. N tó bá ní jẹ má fi run mú. There is a problem.
Don't go near it at all.
Don't go near it. So obìnrin sì dá wa lóyún máa bímọ, ó máa produce ẹ̀ jáde. But ọkùnrin ló wá sí jù. So I'm sorry for coming in.
Yes, ma'am.
So they both should know that there is problem.
There is problem there.
Yes.
Are you getting it now?
Yes.
So you don't have to like, okay, I'm a beautiful, because the guys are calling me I'm a beautiful girl. But the boys too. I want to do that. I'm going to go see the guy. I'm going to finish up. You are your whole. Oh, why you? You want to do things that involve. Okay, the normal things that the guys do now. Yahoo. You want to buy iPhone. Buy laptop. These are not what. To me, these are not meant to be your priorities. The first priority as a young girl, as a young boy, is what? Is your education. When I was in school, I told my mom something. I have a role model. And who is now my role model? My mom's younger sister, the last one, my auntie. I said, I respect her. When I graduated, I posted something. I said my role model because I walked through her steps. And now she's happily married. She's a lawyer now. So assuming I did not choose her as my role model, and the first kind of model you have, a role model, you have to what? You have to look at the kind of person you will choose as a what? As a role model. In things you do, as a girl child or as a boy child, you have to use your sense. There's no one that will break your head and put books inside or put words inside you. No. Because your parents will not follow you to where you are going to. Is there everywhere you go to they will follow you? When you go to an institution, will they follow you there? No.
No. You're on your own.
So you are on your own. They have lived their own life. It is now your turn to what? To live your life. So you have to use your sense. It is you and your leader. So you have to what? Dress decently. As a girl child or as a male child. You don't have to sag your trouser before you say you are doing that. Because you say you are doing things that are revoked. No. There's this usual dress they put on. They will say they are wearing crazy things. Who are those that wear clothes that are torn? Mad person. You that you are sane. You that you are sane. You are okay. You are right. Are you getting my point? Now you see ladies, girls putting on what's it called, sleeveless, saying they are like. To me, this I don't even feel comfortable because I will just look at it like, what's this? So now the third point I'll be looking at is self-respect and self-care. Self what? Respect. Okay, before I move to that, let me tell you what modesty is now. Modesty is a valuable virtue that involves humility and decency. Modesty is what? It's something that involves what? Humility and what? Decency. And restraint in one's behavior, dress, and interaction with others. The way you want to interact with others. This is not a matter of being proud. So there was in my vicinity, in my area where I live, so some guys, there was a time they saw me as someone that is always being proud, being pompous. Because I'm someone with quality. I can't just be going and just come in here. Who are you? Who are you? So then some guys, you see them, they will just stand somewhere. Only Gberaga. But let them say it. You know what you want. You know who you are. Let them say it. Let them learn tomorrow. It got to a point, at the point, they have to just leave me to myself. That is who she is. So you have to watch the people you interact with. You don't just interact with people. You don't just talk anyhow in public. You don't just associate yourself with anyhow person. I'm not saying you should not meet with people, you should not, but you look at the people you interact with. You look at the people that you interact with. So the third one we're talking about is self-respect and self-care. First, self-respect and self-care. Psalm 139 verse 14. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. Yes. You are what? You are fearfully and wonderfully what? Wonderfully made. You are a vessel unto honor. You are created by God. As beautiful as you are fearfully and what? Wonderfully made. You have to respect yourself. You don't have to let people look down on you. No. You yourself what? You give yourself self-respect, self-care. You tell them that yes, I am bold. I'm a girl child, I am bold and beautiful. You can't tell me what is not. You can't come to me now and tell me trash. As a male child, you have to what? Respect yourself. Before people can respect you, what? You respect yourself first. Okay. Then we're talking about boundaries. The next one is boundaries and personal space. Yes. Boundaries and what? Personal space. Self boundaries. What do I say?
Set boundaries.
Set boundaries. What did I say?
Set boundaries.
Set boundaries.
Set boundaries.
Standing to a female child, now you have to stand your ground. There was a time the guy was telling me, she let them lock or buy. Because you can't just like because he not come to me to tell me what. Set boundaries. You don't just interact yourself with any other person. If you interact yourself with any other person, that's where your level will be. It's not a matter of being proud or being pompous or something. No. You are what? You are setting boundaries. As a Christian child now, you can't just see someone that is out there smoking and taking cigarettes. You have to, that's kind of person you want to make friends with. Start, no! You have to what? Set, even as an educated person. You don't just talk with people, you don't just mingle with any other person. I believe we all want to go to the higher institution, right? You want to further your education to the higher institution. When you get to school, there are many things you'll be exposed to, and many things you will see. But then you have to what? Set boundaries. You don't just go because this person is making friends with this person. No. You are a child brought up from a Christian home. That Christianity must reflect in you. You are Christ-like. It was reflecting. You don't just mingle with people anyhow. Set boundaries. Set priorities. You set your priorities right. As a male child now, going to the institution, you don't mingle with any other person. Because now in the institution days now, we have all sorts of gangs, cults and the rest. You have to know who you belong. You have to know who you are. You don't have to become a awade. No. When your parents sent you to school, did they attach you with somebody else? No. Like my lecturer would tell me when I was in 400 level, the lecturer that used to tell us, you came to school to meet these ones. You are friends. You did not come from the same house. You registered single-handedly. So stay on your own. You are on your own. You are on your own. You don't have to start making fine, you make friends. But at the same time, you have to use your sense. Not the kind of to me, people who call me that I'm always proud. I don't make any other friends. You can't see me. Because you know me that. That's why I don't make friends. I always tell my because anything I cannot do to someone, it's wanting to do it to me, my father. So I always stay on my own. Fine, we'll greet, fine. But then I am the kind of person that I even associate myself with. So you have to what? Set boundaries. Set your priorities right. Face what you are supposed to what? To do. What you are expected to what? To do.
That's what one of the characteristics of the champion is what? Focus. Who has that?
Yes, you have to be focused.
It's between focus.
You have to be focused. As a girl child, as a male child, you have to be what? You have to be focused. Like I said earlier, your parents won't go everywhere with you. No. Even if now they are still under them. They won't go, okay, you want to go and get something there now. They will not follow you. You are going to some, they will not follow you. Oh, the cameras ni la pé iye nǹkan báyìí ni mo ṣe o. Nǹkan báyìí ni mo ṣe ọkùnrin báyìí ló pé mọ́ mi lọ́nà. No. Are you getting my point? So you have to what? Set boundaries. You have to know the kind of person you mingle with. You are your own. You are on your own. Know the kind of person you mingle with. Know the kind of friends you make. Thank God for the Spirit of God in my life. I'm the kind of person, if I see somebody within 2 weeks, must read them here. If you're somebody I can mingle with, I will mingle. If I'm not somebody I can mingle with, I will stay back immediately. That is me. I don't have the only good than thank you. Because I set my priorities right. I set boundaries. I can't just really talk to people anyhow. No, you can't. Even in my house, don't you eleya. Cooking daddy. That is me. So you have to what? Set boundaries. Use your sense, like I've been saying. Because you're always on your own. So the next one I'll be looking at is role models and influences. Yes, I said that the other time. You have to what? You have to choose a role model. You don't just choose any other person as a role model. And a role model is someone that is always what? That know more than you do. Someone that is older than you are. Find there are some agbalagba that they are not agbalagba. We call them agbaya. Are you getting my point now? So you have to what? Know the person you choose as a role model. Study the person as a child. You can study someone as a young girl or a young boy. You can study an adult's behavior. You know what you are doing. Study the person's behavior. Study the things the person do. Yeah, this person. I want to be like this person. I want to be greater than this person. You see that such a person was. You such a person as a what? As a role model. Not somebody that would mislead you. Somebody you can talk to. And then honestly I said, telling the bash making of mom to be with them, I will call her. I see her as my small mom. Myself and my mom, we are inside the same house. So before I tell my mom, I will call her, I will tell her. Because she's my role model. She's still my role model. So these are things that you have to have what? A role model. Not just an ordinary role model. Someone that you can what? You can walk up to. Someone you can talk to. Someone you can express yourself with. Not any other person. Someone that knows more than you do. So another one we'll be looking at, which is the last one, is prayer and reflection. Yes, in all you do, you what? You pray. You talk to God. Talking about someone like me, like before I take steps, most times I pray. Even when I was in school, say people they are church. Thank you. I do that. Thank you.
The champion must be what?
Must be prayerful.
Thank you, because I know where I'm going to. I know what I want. I pray a lot. Before I do anything, I pray. I talk to my Heavenly Father because I don't have anyone. There's something I used to say. I talk to the Father and this is what? This is God. Before I take any steps, in my education, in my career, everything I do. You have to what? You have to pray to God. Before you do anything, you pray to God. So that you can what? He can lead you through. You can't do anything on your own. But with the help of God, I can do all things through God, through Christ that strengthens me. So you can't do anything on your own. Even our mothers today, they pray. They pray a lot. Because who is the only person we have? We only have God. We only have God. We have no one else except from God. So we have to what? You have to pray. Now let's look at becoming. Okay, now I will now go back to the topic. The other topic I said the 2-in-1 topic, which is what? Becoming a girl that has what? Sense. Becoming a girl with sense. Becoming a girl or boy with sense. You should what? Like I said, you should always have what? Use your head, use your sense. Becoming a girl or girl with what is sense? Sense is the ability to judge and make reliable decisions based on what you know. The ability for you to what? To judge and make reliable decisions based on what you know. Everybody must possess 5 senses. How many senses must you possess?
5 senses.
Everybody in life, you must possess how many senses? 5 senses. The first one, sense of responsibility. Yes. You have to take responsibility of yourself. Like I said, you're on your own. Anything that happens to you, you are liable for it.
Sense of what?
Responsibility.
Sense of what? Responsibility. Anything that happens to you, be it good or the other way around, you are responsible for it. No one is responsible for it. Even your parents, even your mom, your dad is not responsible for it. If you are a lawyer tomorrow, who is responsible for that? You are responsible for it. If you are a doctor in future, you are responsible for it. Fine, your parents might be there, maybe financially, through the words of encouragement they give you, fine. They are only supporting you. You might have spiritual mothers, spiritual fathers today. They are only there to guide you. But then even if they guide you, it is your decision to go to listen to what they said. It is your decision. Even if they talk from here to tomorrow, from now to tomorrow, you may decide not to listen. It's your choice. So anything that happens to man in life, be it good or the other way around, you're responsible for it. So that's why you have to what? Use your sense. The first sense we have is what? Sense of what?
Responsibility.
Responsibility. Second one we're looking at sense of self-worth. Sense of what? Self-worth. Self-respect. Self-worth. You have to respect yourself, respect your body. As a girl child, as a girl child that is growing up, as a boy child, you have to what? Respect yourself. Your body is meant for only you. If you are a young girl at 13, 14, 15, you are having boyfriend, you're on your own. You're on your what? You're on your. Remember I said something the other time. I said when I was in secondary school, what was my the ground I stood? What did I say I did? I stood my ground. I would not what? I would not what? Until my secondary school. There was a guy I even slapped a boy. I slapped him. I was coming from Lagos. The school I went to when we got here, I joined MGS. I was in GS3 when that boy was disturbing. I was like, are you mad? Are you okay? He now got to a point he was discussing with his friends that they want to come and double cross me after school closes. I was scared out of that fear. And he came to double cross me for real. They came. I was going home. Don't follow me again. He was following him. I slapped him. Ever since then, he never forgot to look at my face again. Till we graduated from that school. Because I stood my ground. I was still in GS3 then. Not to talk of SS1 to SS3. I stood my ground.
Stood your ground as a boy. You don't want any out there to slap.
You stand your ground.
Now I'm your supporter. I'm going in more.
You stand your ground. As a male child in secondary school, whatever, you don't have to. What do you want your girlfriend to do? You are still very, very young. Like I always say the other time, but you have to jet. You keep you. So why do you have to go near it? Why do you have to do it? No, you don't have to. You have to what? Stand your ground. Set boundaries. Set your priorities right. This is what I want. This is me. Someone like me, I don't do copy. I will stand my ground. Whatever you want to do your own, let me do my own. Do your own, let me do my own. Even if you are born from the same parents, we have different identities. Do your own, let me do my own. I'm always on my own. I'm a one-man mobo. So you have to what? You have to have what we call self-worth, sense of self-worth, sense of prudence, that is being wise, cautious, and judicious in your decision and decision. Yes, you have to be wise in your what? In the actions you take, in the things you do, the friends you make. You have to be wise. You have to be smart. Because in this generation, we find ourselves in this world entirely. The world is exposed. This generation that we are in now, that things are like this. We don't know what will happen in years to come. You see a 12-year-old, 13-year-old, 14-year-old boys and girls fighting. I collected my boyfriend. You collected my girlfriend. At what age? At what age? The way you place yourself is the way you be carried. If you useless yourself, that's the way the people will useless you. In this present generation that we are. But if you stand your ground, that no, I would not do this, I would not be able to do this. I fail to be oppressed. You can never oppress me. You are good to go. When I was in school, I lost my dad when I was in 200 level. My 300 level to my 400 level, I sponsored myself. There was no one. There was a friend that called me, come and join me, let's go and do a show. I said, what's the meaning of that? I said, I don't know what, I'm a Christian. I'm a child of God, I don't know what is that. She will call me, you are not ready on your own. People, I see my friend, my classmates, my friends buying clothes, buying this. I will tell them it is not my time. When it's my time to buy, I will buy. Throughout my extra 2 years in school, I did not buy a pin like this. My priority then was what? How do I want to graduate from this school? With my set that we entered this school the same year. And I prayed to God that God, if you give me the opportunity, the grace, because I have no one apart from God. The only person I had is gone now. You are the fathers of the fatherless. Help me to graduate from this school. The same year I entered this school with my set, and I graduated with no help from no one. Those that even helped me, are people that I've never seen before. I don't even know. During that period, if I was supposed to divert, I would have diverted, because there are a lot of what challenges that came in, a lot of challenges I faced, a lot of friends that came trying to distract me, but then I failed to be distracted. I failed to be oppressed. This is me today. Now I can, at least, even if I don't have more, at least I'm satisfied with the little I am compared to them. If I wanted to do it then, I would, but then I said no. I said what? No. This is who I am. Something I don't have in mind when I was way back at secondary school. I would not know. This is not my thing. This is not who I am. This is not who God called me to be. This school, I will graduate. With no form of what? No form of what is it called? Debt. No form of anything that stands to be. No form of sticking attitude. No. But to the glory of God, I passed through that challenge. I overcome that challenge.
Put your hands together for Jesus.
You know that you have to go. You have to pray. Anything you do, you have to pray to God. You have to what? You have to pray to God. Yeah, I was saying that prayer. I was crying in my room. Only me. God said, I'm sure that they said in this same year that they will graduate in the class. There will no speed. I won't collect leave of absence in this school. They will pay for school fees. I will pay my school fees. And I paid my school fees. I was paying over 100,000 then. I paid it. But with the help of God today, the day I graduated, the day of my convocation, I was like, I don't know, I don't know what to say. I was just thanking God. Because it was God. There are many of my students that I knew that things like that happened to. They were distracted. They have to do things they're not supposed to do. But then I stood my ground. That's why I said you have to what? You have to stand your ground. You have to know what you want. You have to know who you are. I am Temidayo. I am not this. So you have to what? You have to stand your ground and use your sense. You have to what? Stand your ground and use your sense. So now, how can we become a girl with sense or a boy with sense? How can I become a girl or boy with sense? The first one, learn to take responsibility. Like I said, you have to what? Take responsibility of yourself. You are responsible for yourself. Learn to take responsibility. You have to learn to what? Take responsibility of yourself. This is me. I am Temidayo. This is who I am. I don't have to be like Taiwo. I don't have to be like Esther. No. Even if you are siblings, you are sisters, born from the same parents, you are two different people. Even if you are twins and you came out the same day, you have different identity. You have different what? Identity. I am me, you are you. Another one is what? You have to be accountable. Yes. Like I said earlier, anything that happens to one in life, be it good or bad, you have to be what? Accountable for it. Even your parents will not be accountable for it. No. Because they will tell you what to see, and they will tell you what they're shaking you, tell you what to need by. Because they've lived their own life. Now it's your turn to live your own life.
Say your pen is talking and your book.
You have to be what? You have to be accountable for whatever happens to you. If you are a lawyer tomorrow, You have to be accountable for that. You have to be accountable. Then lastly, you set what? Expectations. Yes, what are my expectations?
You set what?
Expectations. What are my expectations? What are my what? Expectations. What are the things you are expecting? I want my parents to be proud of me. I want my mom to be proud, my dad to be proud of. What are the things you are expected to do? What are your expectations? What are the things you are expecting? You yourself, you have to be proud of yourself. It's just like a child that is being sent to school. The parent is expecting something. What's the parent is expecting from such a child? Good grades, is that not it? Good results. So you have to what? Set you yourself. Fine, you are yourself, but you have to set what are the things you are expecting from yourself? Set expectations. This is what I want to become. This is who I want to become. This is who I am. This is who I want to become in the future. Set what? Expectations. How to know a girl that has sense now? What are the criteria? What are the things you see in a girl or a boy that has sense? A girl or a boy that, how do you know a girl or a boy that has sense? The first one, they are rooted in their identity. They are what? Rooted in, you have to stand your ground. Rooted. When something is rooted, something called duro shishin. This is me. I am not Esther. I am not Shade. I am Temidayo. You don't have to be other people. You don't have to do follow. You don't have to do copy. No. I am yourself. You have to work. Be rooted in your what? Identity. Secondly, grounded in their values. Yes. You have to be grounded in your values. You have to stand your what? Your ground. You have to be grounded in your values. You have to be grounded in your words. This is who I am. In your values. This is who I am.
People are not talking.
This is who I am. You must choose the feed over the bed. This is a phrase. You must what? You must choose the feed over the what? You must choose the what?
Feed over the bed.
What do I mean by choosing the feed over the bed? That is, you have to prioritize hard work, diligence, and responsibility over comfort and leisure. You are young. There's a saying that say you catch them young. You are still very, very what? Young. You are still agile. You are still old. Is that not it? You have to work hard. You have to be diligent. Choosing the feed over the bed. You have to work hard. Compared to what? You have to work hard. Not to start what? You want to sit. You want to rest, relax. No, you don't have to relax. You are still very, very what? Young. There's no time for resting. There's no time for you to relax. Are you getting it now? You don't have to just sit. Why do you protect it? No. You are still very, very young. If you want to, okay, so a lawyer now, is he a day job to become a lawyer? No. It takes a lot of hard work, diligence, sacrifices. Is that not it?
Yes.
Before such a person can become what? A lawyer. The doctors we have in the hospital, is it a day job? No. They chose the feed over the bed. They burn the midnight candle. They did not start chasing girls or boys. Start having boyfriend or girlfriend at age 13, age 14, age 15. No. Are you getting it now? They chose what? The feed over the bed. Now they can now what? They are making their money. They can now they are still on the run. But then they still have time to do what? Relax now because they are now what? They are okay. They are doing fine. So you have to what? At this stage in life, this stage of your life, you have to what? Choose the feed over the bed.
You get it?
You have to choose the feed over the bed. Are you with me?
Yes.
So the next one, you must choose to sit in the boardroom over the bedroom. What did I say?
Sit in the bedroom.
In the boardroom. BOARDROOM. Boardroom over the bedroom. What do I mean by that? That is, you must prioritize professional growth. What did I say? Prioritize professional growth. Leadership. A champion does what? A champion does what? A champions are what? Champions are what? Leaders, right? Champions are leaders. So if you want to be a champion, you have to what? You must choose to sit in the boardroom over the bedroom. You must what? Choose to sit in the boardroom over the bedroom. That is, you must what? Prioritize professional growth, leadership, and decision-making responsibilities over comfort, leisure, sleeping, resting, dozing. No, you have to be on the run. You must choose to be in the boardroom, reading overnight. You don't have to start thinking of, when you start even having boyfriend, that's when you start thinking of, he has not eaten. Hello? Have you eaten? No. If you like, you should not eat. You fast from now till tomorrow. If you like, you should not eat. You have to what? You have to face your own life squarely. So you have to be on what? On the run. You don't have to be lazy. Champions are not lazy, right? Yes. You must be on the run. That's why you have to choose what? The boardroom over the bedroom. You don't have to sleep 8 hours a day. No. You have to what? You have to be on the run. Becoming a doctor tomorrow, a lawyer tomorrow, an accountant tomorrow. It's not a day job, oh. It's not a what? It's not a day job. Those that are in the institution now, they know what is going on, they know what they are facing. It will get to a point where people like, this is what do I call this? It's something else. Because what? You have to work. You have to work hard. It's not for the lazy ones. You have to what? You have to be on the run. You don't have to just sit. Why don't you tell them no? You have to be on the run. So you must choose the boardroom over the bedroom. You must know your faith and stand by it. Yes. You must what? Know your faith and stand by it. You must what? Know your faith and stand by it. You must know who you are. And you must stand by it. You know what you believe in, what you have faith in, and stand by it. We are all Christians. We believe in God. We've been praying to God. And we believe we have faith and believe in God. That is what? It's a covenant keeping God. So you must stand by it. That yes, I have God. He will do this for me. This phase of life, He will run it with me. I'm not alone. He's doing it with me. You must believe, trust, and have faith in God. And you must stand by it. The things you love doing, you do it. What you love doing, you do it right. If it's to sing in church, you are good at it, do it. Everyone is created with talents, yes. We all have different talents. So you must what? Know your faith and stand by it. Lastly, don't be a girl or boy trying to impress, but be a girl or boy trying to progress. What did I say?
Don't be a girl trying to progress.
Yes. Who are you impressing? Like I said earlier, you cannot oppress me, you cannot impress me. Because myself, I will impress myself. Because I know where I'm going to, I know what I want. So you don't have to be a girl or boy that wants to impress. But what do? You be a girl or boy that wants to what? Progress. That wants to what? Progress. Don't be a girl or boy trying to impress, but be a girl trying to what? Progress. Do not be part of the confusion in the world today. You don't have to be part of the world, this confused world, because the world is confused now. You know that the world is what? Is confused. The world is what? Confused. We are in a confused world. But as a girl, or bored in a confused world, you have to use your you have to use your
Sense.
you have to use your
Sense.
fine. We are in a confused world, but we don't have to be confused like the world is confused. So if you don't want to be confused like the world is confused, what do? Use your sense. Mind the things you do, mind the things you say, mind the kind of friends you make, mind the things you watch, the things you see on your television while watching your DSTV Go TV. There are some movies you're not meant to watch, and they are even on the screen. You see that will be displayed PG-18, PG-13. What's that telling you? Parental guidance. That is, children from the age of 13 or whatever, or 18, below the age of 18, are not intended to watch this. You should know that you are not meant to be there. What you see at times, what you watch at times, are things that immediately the brain process it. That is when you start thinking of having girlfriend, having boyfriend. No, you don't have to. So you have to be careful with what the things you see, the things you watch, especially the things you watch, the things you watch. I would love to teach us a song again. If you watch Jaga Jaga, you will see Jaga Jaga. Say it after me. If you watch Jaga Jaga, you will see Jaga Jaga.
If you watch Jaga Jaga, you will see Jaga Jaga.
If you see Jaga Jaga, you will think Jaga Jaga.
If you see Jaga Jaga, you will think Jaga Jaga.
If you think Jaga Jaga, you will say Jaga Jaga.
If you think Jaga Jaga, you will say Jaga Jaga.
If you say Jaga Jaga, you will do Jaga Jaga.
If you say Jaga Jaga, you will do Jaga Jaga.
If you watch Jaga Jaga, you will see Jaga Jaga.
If you watch Jaga Jaga, you will see Jaga Jaga.
If you see Jaga Jaga, you will think Jaga Jaga.
If you see Jaga Jaga, you will think Jaga Jaga.
If you think Jaga Jaga, you will say Jaga Jaga.
If you think Jaga Jaga, you will say Jaga Jaga.
If you say Jaga Jaga, you become Jaga Jaga.
If you say Jaga Jaga, you become Jaga Jaga.
Let's go again. Can we go now? On our feet, please. Because I can see you already. So now let's begin the lively class. Let's go. If you watch Jaga Jaga, you will see
Jaga Jaga.
If you see Jaga Jaga, you will think Jaga Jaga. If you think Jaga Jaga, you will say
Jaga Jaga.
If you say Jaga Jaga, you become
Jaga Jaga.
You become
Jaga Jaga.
You become
Jaga Jaga.
If you watch Jaga Jaga, you will see
Jaga Jaga.
If you see Jaga Jaga, you will
See Jaga Jaga.
If you think Jaga Jaga, you will say
Jaga Jaga.
If you say Jaga Jaga, you become
Jaga
Who
Jaga.
wants to become Jaga Jaga here? Who wants to become Jaga Jaga here? So you don't have to watch Jaga Jaga. Is that understood? So you have to be careful with the things you watch, you see. Is that understood? Because immediately you see anything that you're not meant to see as a child, what will happen? The brain processes it immediately, and that is it. You start thinking about something else. That's when the thought of whatever, having boyfriend, girlfriend, start coming in. Are you getting it now? So you have to be what? You don't have to be among the what? You don't have to be confused. As the world is what? It's confused. You have to stand your ground. Find out what is corrupt. The society we find ourselves is confused already. But you don't have to be confused. You have to stand your ground. Like I said earlier, you must what? You must choose to stay in the boardroom over the
bedroom.
You must choose to stay in the boardroom over the
Bedroom.
You must choose to stay in the boardroom over the
Bedroom.
The first phrase I made mention of. You can remind me.
You must choose the feet over the bed.
You must choose the feed over the
Bed.
You must choose the feed over the
Bed.
So I believe I would love us if you have more questions to ask. There's no problem. I would love to have some questions. But before we go into that, the girls, are you ready for me?
Yes.
I want us to warm up the beat. Are you ready for me?
Yes.
I am a girl.
I am a boy.
I am a girl.
I am a girl.
God made me a girl.
God
stubborn.
Boys are too stubborn.
Girls are beautiful.
Girls are too beautiful.
Girls are beautiful.
Girls are beautiful.
I am a girl.
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 I don't want to be a boy.
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 Boys are too stubborn.
Boys are too stubborn.
Boys are too stubborn.
Girls are too stubborn.
Boys are too playful.
Boys are too playful.
Boys are too playful.
Boys are too playful.
Girls are beautiful.
Girls are beautiful.
Girls are beautiful.
Girls are beautiful.
I am a girl.
I am a girl.
I am a girl.
I am a girl.
That's fine. Celebrate yourself. So you are a girl. Be it you are a girl or a boy, I believe you should know that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Say it. I am fearfully and wonderfully made.
I am wonderful.
My body is the temple of the Holy Ghost.
My body is the temple